It works perfectly. Fast, you say? Well, guess what? Some breaking news.
Breaking news. We need like a
I know. Bing, 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 bing. Yeah, well, we will later on when we bring some of these news stories to you a little bit faster, and we're able to bring in an editor. That's why we need Patreon supporters. But that's besides the point for this.
Yeah.
Go ahead and break news to us, David.
All right. So the first one, this actually happened while we were live in the last video. I don't know how we missed it, but we did. Julius Randle from the Lakers is actually going to sign with the Pelicans. 2 years, $18 million.
Which is not far off from his original contract with the Lakers either. It's around $18 million as well. But,
right.
So it's not like he's going to be making a whole lot more money. It's just that the fact that the Lakers just released him and he went to a baller of a team. Oh, man. I can't wait to see Anthony Davis and that kid play together. But is this going to cause a little bit of a tension between power forwards there, maybe?
I say no. I think that they're going to move Anthony Davis to the center spot.
Gotcha.
That's what I think is going to happen.
Well, yeah, and go more small ball. That makes a lot of sense too. And then there was one more deal that just happened.
Right. So now, I think it's a meme nowadays in the NFL just to be like, hey, I'm going to go to Golden State, like the Yankees back in the day where it's like, I'm going to go to the Yankees.
I'm a professional baseball player or I'm a professional basketball player and I'm good. So I'm going to Golden State to win another championship.
Basically,
to win a championship.
I mean, if you're not on Golden State right now, you're doing something wrong. Because now they just signed for a 1 year, $5.3 million to Marcus Cousins.
Boogie
Sugar.
Boogie Cousins.
This was minutes ago that this was actually first aired on ESPN. I don't know what to think of that. 1
year, $5.3 million. Mm-hmm. That's actually pretty cheap for a star of that caliber, too. Because he's coming off that Achilles tear, isn't he?
Yes, he is coming off the Achilles tear. And I don't know how much of a factor he's really going to play. I mean, maybe just for rebounds? Is that the only reason they're bringing him in for?
Yeah, because did you see how badly out-rebounded they were by the Cavs? Mm-hmm. This will be a huge upgrade for the Warriors. Talk about seeing what the Lakers did and go for an Arsenal war. Now, let's see if KD actually does sign back with the Warriors because that could spell something completely different now that this new Splash Brother is in the mix.
I think the signing of Cousins – if the Lakers believe that they are a team that wants to win right now, which signing LeBron says that they are, they have to move and go get Kawhi. It just goes into the video we just discussed. They have to get him.
And the Spurs will now be getting something back out of it more than likely because they need to get this Arsenal this season.
It's an arms race right now.
It really is. It's almost like the old Soviet Union versus United States of America.
Yeah.
But which one is America?
I just feel bad for the East. That's all I'm saying.
I know. They're going to get crushed now. I said, the only way that they can even counter this now is if the Sixers or the Celtics can get Kawhi instead. That's the only thing that can defend anybody.
I go back to the Toronto.
Man, you in Toronto, the lump of Canadian bacon and maple syrup that is crap of that team.
Both American foundational foods.
Yeah, but still.
I just convinced you that Canadian bacon and maple syrup was American food.
No, you didn't. You didn't have to convince me. I'm just saying that it doesn't matter. It's all not going to happen. None of those things can win a championship. None of them.
No, don't get me wrong. I mean, the West is going to win 10 out of 10 times on this upcoming season for sure.
I know it doesn't matter what Swiss Army knife team they get to. No. The speed and dash Rockets, the Lakers that are going to be star-driven beyond all capacity now, the Warriors who are still just as good as ever, the Spurs, depending on what happens with Kawhi, I could see the team being better, but then we never know.
Let me ask you a question that's kind of, I don't know. What is your opinion of the modern day age of basketball where it's more of super teams and not of building from within?
I actually think that it makes the off seasons more exciting for this sport because beforehand we would you really have cared if they re-signed LeBron James to the Cavaliers? Would
I
you
would have
have
expected
really
it.
cared that Durant went to Golden State? Like it would have been a big deal. But I think that all of you people that are upset about this age need to take a look at how much better basketball is doing than it has in the years previous. Like Ian, I know I'm a huge Spurs fan, but I know also that the Spurs themselves, like they're not the flashy team that brings in viewers to everybody. I like them because they're not flashy, because they're selfless. The way they move the ball is beautiful to me. But I'm a soccer fan, so it kind of makes sense how those two translate with each other. If you're a soccer fan and watch basketball, you can relate to me too.
But like when you look at like basketball as a whole, I mean, there were super teams, across the history of basketball, but I don't think it's ever been as prevalent as it is now.
I think it's just more publicized. The fact of social media and everything, it blows this all up. We got guys like ourselves. We got Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman and Skip Bayless and what's that other dude with the eyebrow? Colin Coward. Like
I don't watch.
Dude, that guy's got eyebrows that look like goddamn hairy caterpillars on the side of his head. And then the guy runs. He works for ESPN or Fox Sports, one of the two. It's just ridiculous that guy can look like that on the air and get away with it because he is totally a face for radio. That's for sure. Eyebrows for radio.
Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, specifically with Cousins, 1 year 5.3, that is such a low risk, high reward type of deal.
Because why do you think he signed it? Championship.
Yes.
He wants the ring.
But
he just wants a championship ring. And I don't blame him.
And I think him coming off of the Achilles injury is why they're able to get him at a discount. And even if he doesn't play a single minute all season, 5.3 for the potential of a lockdown person to get rebounds for you, which was the biggest need for them this year.
Yeah.
Just for that upside alone, it's worth the $5.3 million to do because you're already a strong team as it is. So it's not like you're banking on this guy to be your season. Their season's already set.
Well, we're going to have to wrap this up soon. Chaos is ensuing. My kids are being too rambunctious right now.
Kids will be kids.
But basically, I'm going to leave you with one question. One question alone. DeMarcus Cousins, how he got signed for such a low deal. Do you think Kawhi Leonard next season will have a lower deal with the Lakers if he holds out this season?
We'll find out.
Write in the comments below. I've been Jeremiah.
I've been David.
And West Coast Sports Sabbatical out.
Later.
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, for a little breaking news thing.